Got a text message right when I started this video. You got to wait, K-Mills. Ladies and suckers, it's TB 365 and I don't even know what part this is, but this is another Wal-Mart freaking stories, boy. I'm telling you, y'all. But this episode's gonna be a little bit different. This is gonna be all kind of like the stories I never got to. The stories that are always, because I know I try to rank the stories. I try to do the best ones first. Try to get those way in early in the video because those need more details. And then do more of these these quick little, stories that, maybe I'm taking the L, or stories that just aren't that entertaining. So I just kind of put these aside. These are the ones that we put it to the side. But we know we gonna give them the light of day. We gonna give them some attention. So let's get right into it, man. Let me close this app real quick. Let's get to my notes. And what you seeing in the background is some 3-on-3 freestyle. I've been playing every basketball game under the sun but 2K. That's how bad 2K is this year. It's not bad, it's just boring. But without further ado, let's get into this. First story of the day: the missing wieners. Where are my wieners? Yeah, boy. But so one day I'm at work. I don't remember how far long ago this was. It was like 2-3 weeks ago. I don't know. But one day I'm at work, right, chilling, relaxing, and this random man. I mean, that's the thing about Walmart. You have so many bosses, you lose count. You have so many different managers. The managers of freaking meats, the manager of produce, the manager of bread, the manager of breathing. You got the manager of everything. So people just be telling you different things, what to do. We need this on the floor. We need this to sell. We need, like, you just, someone from clothing would come over and be like, man, we need some more ground beef out there. Like, what the are you doing out here, bro? But people just be randomly coming to you. So this random manager, I think the manager of heart beating, I don't know what it was, but he came over there. He's like, you know what, we have a little problem here, Marcus. I'm like, what's the problem? He's like, well, you scanned some meat out there and it says we have 113 of them out there. I'm like, oh, that's a lot. I mean, he's like, yeah, the problem is not one of them are out there. I'm like, well, ain't that strange? He's like, yeah, it's very strange. So there's a good chance it could be in the back, in the freezer. So knowing that this dude is the manager of heart beating, of medical issues, I go out there and check for myself. I go out there and scan it, and he wasn't lying. It says we have 113 of those hot dogs out there on the sales floor. But if you look, it's completely empty. And I'm like, well, I'll go check in the freezer. There's probably some of them in the freezer that just someone thought they moved them out there, but they really didn't. Go check in the freezer. Ain't none, y'all. So I'm walking around. I'm thinking right now, what the world I'm going to do? So I'm sitting by the empty wiener spot, and the store manager, I don't know, the meat or the produce manager comes up. Well, Marcus, what are you doing? I said, well, some guy, don't know who he was, came up to me and said we're missing 113 wieners, and I don't know where these wieners are at. He's like, well, you must have not just looked in the right place. Let me see. Let me scan it. Oh, wow. 113 wieners? How on God's green earth did we lose that many? Well, let's go back in the freezer and let's look. So we're looking in the freezer, and everybody's looking. We all looking around. She's scanning random stuff. She don't know what she's doing. She's scanning carts of fish. Like, I wonder if he'll be in the seafood cart. I mean, she don't know what she's doing. And then she's like, well, that's awkward. So then she pages the meat manager, and the meat manager doesn't know what to do, so she pages the actual store manager, right? Store manager. Wow, we're missing that many wieners. We should get the meat person to start looking for it. Who's the meat person? Me. What am I doing? Looking for him. You got deflected. Alright? That's not gonna happen. I'm already doing that. So they don't know what to do. No one knows what to do. And then she's like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna consider this a loss. We're gonna delete the items. And we're just never gonna talk about this again. Well, I don't think she meant like never talk about it again. I think she was just joking. I think I could share it with y'all without getting in trouble. Can I? Y'all gonna tell me? Y'all gonna tell? We good? Alright, we good. Let's move on to the next story. I mean, we never heard about the story again. I think they ended up putting like a whole new type of hot dog in there or something. But yeah, this never talked about again. Weird thing. But since we're on the topic of managers, we're gonna talk about the time. We're gonna talk about this manager, right? This one manager. I call her, I call her, I call him jump scare. I call her jump scare. Because all she'll do, anytime I'm working, I'm in the freezer, focused, working, slanging that meat like I said in the last video. I'm doing my job. She'll come in the room. Hey, Marcus! I mean, at the top of her lungs. And then she'll be like, oh, I didn't mean to scare you. Bruh, she scared the daylights out of me. I'm sitting there focused, concentrating, and then some lady comes in there screaming at me. And I'll just be alone, chilling. It's not like it's us in a group of people. She's not like she's far away from me. Like, what the heck? Why are they tripping over here, man? I can't stand this. And I hate jump scares. I can't stand when jump scares in scary movies or anything. I can't scare when people jump up on me. Like, I'm a very jumpy person. I jitter a little bit. It makes me jitter after. I'm just sitting there jittering and scaring my mouth. I'm scared. I'm about to pee my pants. This girl coming up and running up on me, man. She's lucky I wasn't packing. Pull out that meat. I mean, no, whoa. Let's back it up, Marcus. Chill. Forget I ever said that. But, yeah, she always jump scares me, bro. I will be doing something. Marcus, hi! Bro, in that exact same voice, bro. She better never see this video, bro. Even though I'm about to be gone in like 2 weeks to go back to school, bro. I hope she never sees this video, cause she always be happy. Like, I'll be happy. Like, people say I be smiling at work. That's natural. It's natural. I'm just naturally a happy person. She got some issues, but you have to be a little cuckoo to be a manager at Walmart. You can't be normal and be a manager at Walmart. That's why I can never be a manager. You have to have something wrong with you. You have to be like, have at least 3 months in a mental asylum to be qualified to be a manager at Walmart. At least 3 months. And look what kind of glitchy stuff was that. That's why, man, 2K become good again. Rewind that clip and see what the glitchy stuff that dude just did. But that's not the point of the video. Yeah, like, she's jump scaring me. Like, you have to be crazy to work as a manager, because there's just always something wrong with every manager. Like, the manager that hired me, I thought he was cool, but hanging around him, he just be whistling. Is that like that whistling, like the whistle, like Jingle Bell whistle? It's like the serial killer whistle, like that. Doo, doo, doo. I can't even whistle like him. Like, it's just a weird, creepy whistle. Like, you hear it throughout the store, it kind of freaks you out. Like, you wonder, what does he really do in his free time? Like, really, what does he really do? He kind of like, and then, like, I don't know, there's something like about every manager that throws you off. It's like they've been like manipulated and brainwashed or something, bro. Like, the store manager, she dresses like she's stuck in the 1960s or 1950s housewife or something. I'm like, I don't know about this. I may have to get up out of here. This may be some get out stuff, and I'm the only black guy there. Got a blast. Sorry about that. Cut my dog barking like a mother. Chill, Monty. They ain't scaring me, but you know, I'm just saying. But yeah, this manager always be jump scaring me, like, just always on my nerves. And always, I mean, it's not on my nerves really. She's always just checking up on me, making sure, because usually when I work, I'm alone, so she's checking up, doing her job as a manager. But why does she have to be so happy? How are you doing, Marcus? She's all smiling, but it's like a forced smile. Like, you can see like her eye kind of twitching a little bit. It's like one of them forced smiles. So I'm just kind of sitting there like, I'm doing all right. I can't even answer like her in any other way. Like, if I can't even tell her how I really feel, because I'm scared she might just, you know, flip that switch, and I'll just be like you'll see in the news, Black Death at Walmart associate or something. And so I'll just tell her, I'm doing good. How are you doing? You know, I keep it basic, because I don't want to like get her to, you know, flip that switch on your boy. But I did get chewed out by her one day. So one day, not a good day for your boy. We had, in order to date the meat, we need to scan it and print out a label for it. I couldn't find a scanner or a label printer. I was looking for like 2 hours for one. I was asking everyone but her that, and they couldn't help me. They're like, I don't know where everyone is. I mean, I thought one of these managers would know, besides the manager of like produce or something, because the one who does this is the manager of produce, not even the managers of meat. So I was like, I never asked her. So then the shift goes by and the meat wall is completely empty, like barely any ground beef on that thing. She goes up to me, Marcus, ooh, the meat wall's empty. What's going on? Like, she's not happy no more. She a little mad. And I was like, I couldn't find a printer. She, I don't know where, pulls out a printer and a scanner right out of her pocket, says, here you go. Should have just asked me in the first place. This won't happen again, will it, Marcus? I'm like, no, it will never happen again. I'm sorry. She's like, don't be sorry. Be better. And that's how it ended, bruh. creepiest thing. I was scared for my life, man. But I'm gonna end this video. I could talk about this girl for a minute now, but I'm gonna end it right here. I don't want this video to be too long. But it's TB365, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Wal-Mart Stories.